enter a different radio dimension. A dimension that will change your life. Not necessarily for the better, but it will be changed. Local rock music, beer, women, sports. They may all sound simple enough, but if there's anyone who can complicate it, it's these guys. Welcome and enjoy your stay with Spano's Big Radio Show.
Look, I know the supernatural is something that isn't supposed to happen, but it does happen.
All right, before we get started, there's a few things you need to know from last week, okay? Number one, I was added on Facebook by Phil and Salmo. Huh?
So what does that have?
Very nice. No, it's just something you should know.
Okay. And it's actually him? Does it say,
no, it is.
Does it say official on the page?
Yes, it's actually him.
Okay, just checking.
Like almost 5,000 friends.
It's good to see things are going so well for him that he's friending you on Facebook.
Did you talk to him?
Not yet. I'm not stalking
Send him a
him.
message.
You should.
No.
Send him a message.
Maybe I will later.
I think you should.
Thanks for breaking up Pantera, dude.
Oh, he hasn't heard that before.
You're the reason Dimebag died.
All right.
Oh.
Number two.
Too far.
Number two, contrary to popular belief, we will not be doing a Harlem Shake video. I won't do it.
Why not?
I just won't do it. Because it's ridiculous, it's stupid.
So I brought my Green Man suit for nothing?
No, you still have to put it on.
Okay.
We may make the beard do his own.
That's fine.
Okay.
Sweet.
But not us as a
No.
group.
Here's the thing. We don't want to mimic something that's already out there. We need to come up with a beard dance.
A beard shake video.
No, it's kind of. We don't want to mimic something that's already out there. We can call it the bottom beard.
All right, that's something we're going to ponder. And lastly, Anne Berlin's playing live at Revolution Live in Fort Lauderdale this Monday, and we have tickets to give out tonight.
Sweet.
So when you hear Anne Berlin's song, be caller number 4, and you're going to get a pair of tickets to see Anne Berlin, Revolution Live in Fort Lauderdale on Monday night. Pretty
Sounds
cool?
good.
Hey, the Pope resigned.
He was thrilled. That is a fantastic segue. Good work.
I was supposed to lead off with that. I kind of skipped it by accident.
Good work. So
Sort of
playing at Revolution Live. Hey, the Pope resigned.
You may be at the Anne Berlin show.
I'm sure he's rocking there.
Yeah.
I think a little bit later on in the show, we're going to do a, if you got the Pope position, how do you say that? If you were anointed Pope?
That's a pretty good
If you
summation.
become
I like
A
it.
Pope or the Pope?
You became Pope?
Popish?
You took the oath of Pope.
If you were the next Pope, what would you do with your power? And we're going to do that a little bit later on in the show. Also, in studio tonight from Fort Lauderdale, the band Shatterglass. What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Man, fresh off a crazy concert at NSU.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Community Fest.
All right. And they actually I hosted a show at Revolution that they won just a little while ago for the United Way.
There you go.
So awesome. They're going to play for us one or maybe 2 songs if we can get it out of them.
You get to.
All right, cool. We'll get 2. We're also going to break a band from Jacksonville. Have they called yet, AJ? Oh, I'm not happy about this.
Can we blame that on AJ? Why haven't they called yet?
Shot caller.
Well, that ruins the show then, because that's what I was going to do. You want?
All right, well, let's go home.
Shut her down.
You want to talk?
That's it. See ya. Bye.
Good night.
I don't want to ruin Scotty C's steam by saying Michael Jordan turned 50.
Why does that ruin his steam?
Because he does the sports rap. It's his thing.
What does steam have to do with it?
Oh.
What did you guys do when you
I
were
actually
in junior
prefer
high
Mojo.
together?
It's my Mojo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There is something I got to call out, and I got to be honest because I'm always honest on my show
That's
and
fine.
with the listeners. It smells of beer and ass in here.
Well, I'm pretty sure that beer next to you is...
No, that's not why.
No, I think that's me.
That's what I was talking
It's
about.
Scotty C,
I was talking
definitely.
about his lap.
Beer, do me a favor. Smell his crotch real quick.
Hold on.
I'm serious.
Hold on.
Take a big
I'm
whiff.
serious.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah.
What kind of beer?
It's a light beer.
What's
I
wrong
can't
with your
distinguish.
nose?
He's on point.
All right.
What is wrong with your nose?
I party too hard.
He's got a deviated septum.
Oh, my God.
Wait, can I explain myself?
Why does your crotch smell like beer?
It smells like beer because I was at the Panther game today, and they had a nice lead going on. This is the sports wrap-up right now, more or less. They're up 5-4, and as time was winding down, the Lightning scored with 10 seconds left, tied the game at 5. And in my reaction, I went, "Oh, no!" And beer spilled all over my lap, all over my iPhone, and I came right to the show, and it's funky.
That
Did you save the iPhone?
The iPhone is fine.
That explains half of my statement.
Yes, that's the beer.
There is another half.
Yeah, it is.
That does need further explanation.
I farted.
And I'm going to say, what do you want me to say? And I apologize. We have a friend listening, a lady in the board op studio.
That's fine.
So I apologize for being a little crass.
She's protected by a wall.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention how of an atrocity it smells like in here.
Well, if anybody wants a visual of it, you can see the aftermath on our Facebook page. If you want to see what happened to Spano, Scotty, and Noah after.
You know, I'm a man's man. I can take those smells. You know, we've had some wars in college. Don't get me wrong. But I couldn't even stay in the room. I literally could not stay in the room.
The funniest is when you were walking out the door and you go, I gotta prep for the show!
It was burning my eyes.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what Costco egg rolls should do to you.
That'll do it, man. Never, ever buy those again before you come into the show.
Hey, man.
All right, buddy. We have on the phone from Jacksonville, Seconds Away. Who do I got on the phone here?
This is Taylor. This is Paul. Zach. Derek. We're actually on the way to the studio right now. We were hoping to get a hold of you guys from there, but we were running a little bit late.
Very nice. Like a party line here we got going. So tell me about your band. I found you guys on Facebook. You were putting up some of your tracks, and I guess somebody I knew had saw it, and so I saw it through their page, and I listened to it, man, and I was digging it. So tell me about your band. How long have you been around?
Well, it's actually kind of a funny story. We a best friend of mine showed up to a house party about I'd say 4 years ago. And since then, we've been playing, like, solo stuff together. And then he got back with his ex-girlfriend
That always ruins things, doesn't it?
We've literally only known each other for 6 months. Yeah. Oh, man. And in the first 3 months, we put out LUI. And then the most recent one that we just released last week, that was 3 months thereafter, so we've just been digging it in. We've literally only known each other 6 months.
So you guys go into the studio, you recording more songs, you have an EP coming out? What's the deal?
Well, no, this takes priority over recording, being on a radio show, so.
All right, cool. So do you have a timetable? Do you have a timetable of when we can expect maybe an EP or something, or are you just going to release one song by one song?
The timeline that we're working with right now is definitely this year. Okay, before the end of this year. We're really, really hard pressed because we're really trying to make sure that we're being on time with some A&Rs that we're talking to right now.
All right, cool. We have Seconds Away, a new hard rock band out of Jacksonville, on the phone. How can we check you out online to get the most information on your band if somebody's never heard of you?
Well, if you go on Facebook, obviously the whole social networking deal, that's how we're talking right now.
Awesome. Definitely keep my show informed of what's going on with your band, because we dig you. So when can we expect you to come down to South Florida and rock out here?
Whatever. That all depends on how big the set list has to be.
Hey, man, I mean, we could hook you up with a show down here, so let's stay in contact online. Okay, and when you guys, get some free time from the studio, you want to swing down here, we'll get you on the show. We got Shatterglass from Fort Lauderdale in the studio right now. Maybe we can, put you guys on a show together or something. Yeah, All right, Seconds Away from Jacksonville, Florida. Check them out on Facebook. And we're going to play your track right now, guys. It's called Descent.
All right. Oh, yeah, dude. Awesome.
All right, kill it at the studio, buddy.
Will do.
All right, Descent on Spano's Big Radio Show.
I'm caught in desire, brought up by a liar, got burned by the fire. Now I got blood on my hands, on my hands. And I'm way past the point of rejection. It takes every day, try as I may to forget you, and to let you go. I've seen the truth and it's killing me. I've seen the truth and there's nothing left to say. But it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over get over you. I'm so deep, I'm fully wasted. I keep losing faith in my reason to breathe, thinking maybe I should drink you to death. My lust is my affliction. Can someone tell me why I surrender time for the quickest fix? Why am I wide awake when I lay my head to rest? Whoa, yeah. And I've seen the truth and it's killing me. And I've seen the truth and there's nothing left to say. Except it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. I'm looking for a new direction, but there's no end in sight. And please tell me, don't tell me why. It's just another complication. So lead me to my own device. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you. And it's gonna take worlds of pain to get over you.
The band is Seconds Away out of Jacksonville, Florida, and that's their latest track called Descent. We just spoke to them on the phone, a bunch of cool cats. Also a bunch of cool cats joining us live in the studio. Shatterglass, rock band out of Fort Lauderdale. What's going on, fellas? Hey, man, so you won a United Way rock show at Revolution that I hosted a little while ago. You just played a big festival at NSU.
Yes.
And next up on your plate is what?
Well, the next thing we got going is we're doing the Hard Rock Rising.
Hard Rock Rising going down in March at the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood.
Yep, the date's yet to be determined.
Right, I think there's like 12 bands that made the finals, and then each week they have like a face-off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then they have a finals night.
Right, 3 bands, and then I guess they're going to have the winners of those 3 nights get it on in
and
April.
Then if you win this region, and then you go, I think they put you online, and all the Hard Rock Cafes nationally have their winner, and then it becomes an online vote, and whoever wins that actually gets put on a world tour, gets to play Hard Rock Calling in London, gets an album and a video made.
It's March Madness for bands.
So you guys, everybody's got to come out and support Shatterglass. Now some of you guys have been around the scene for a little while. If we're not, somebody's listening is not familiar with Shatterglass, tell me a little bit about your history as musicians here in South Florida.
Well, you want? All right. Okay. All right. This is Zoog, the vocalist. I've actually been playing for, like 10, 15 years. Played in a few bands around. I used to play drums, as a matter of fact, for a while, and switched over to singing like 10 years ago.
So give me some band names, man.
Well, used to be in a band called Monster Zero.
Okay, I was waiting for it. All right.
Those all 3 of us.
I was kind of skirting around that, but yeah.
Pull it out.
Yes, I was the singer of Monster Zero.
I was the drummer.
Yeah.
Bass player, too.
Did that for a while, but this is completely different than Monster Zero Shatterglass. So, some say it's a little bit heavier, I guess, but...
Yeah, it's a little different than the Monster Zero stuff is. It's a little bit more melodic kind of thing. I don't know, it's a little different.
I'm biased, but I say it's better.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because we get a better response in this band than we did in Monster Zero.
Really?
And we did a lot of good things in Monster Zero, but we've been accepted a lot. It's just been better at Shatterglass, the live reactions and everything. So,
what are you looking to get out of Shatterglass that's maybe different than what you were looking to get out of when you were younger, like in Monster Zero? Is it different, or are your goals still the same?
Well, it's different in a way of whereas Monster Zero is just, we want to get a record deal, we want to be rock stars and all this other stuff. And it's now with Shatterglass, it's just we're having fun doing what we're doing and just, taking it as it comes,
What happens, happens.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, so when's your next show in South Florida? Because I think you have shows before the Hard Rock Rising competition.
Yeah, well, it depends on what date we're playing on the Hard Rock. But March 9th we're playing at Play by Play in Pompano.
Okay.
With our good friends Edge of Anchor and.
Yes, we know them well.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a hell of a show.
Yeah, we used to practice.
We
with
just
them
booked it last
when
night
we were
actually with them.
in Monster Zero. They practiced right next door to us, so we became really close with them back then. And also Marvelix also playing on the show too, who is really, really awesome.
They just released a new track we played last week, and we have them booked in Archie's coming up as well. So Shatterglass in the studio. In just a little bit, you guys are going to play live, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So we'll get back with you in just a little bit. But right now, if we can get AJ's attention, we're going to do the sports wrap-up.
This is your weekly sports wrap-up with Scotty C.
We get the ball, I promise you one thing. We're going to hit somebody, and we're taking down the field for a touchdown. I guarantee you that.
All right, as we mentioned before, where I had a little beer spilled in my lap, there was some afternoon hockey over in Sunrise today. Panthers and the Lightning. Panthers drop another tough one, 6-5 in overtime. It's their third straight loss in OT. They took the lead 5-3 on 2 goals in the third by Jonathan Huberdeau and Thomas Kopechki, but Tampa rallied and tied it with 10 seconds left on a goal by Teddy Purcell. Then Benoit Pouliot scored his second goal of the game in overtime, sending the Panthers home sad and me with a wet lap.
You know what?
Would you say you five-holed yourself?
That's not quite, but that's a pretty good description.
Somebody in the clubhouse needs to take a slap shot on a rat.
You need Mellenby to resurrect and get the winning streak going
I think
again.
that's what it's going to take.
Should we all do that? We'll just get anybody that we can,
just
and
go kill a
everybody.
rat?
And take rubber rats, and the first time they score, we just chuck them.
I think we should put it up to the Panthers and see if they're up for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to send them a
They won't call me back.
No?
No.
So then we do it without their knowledge.
But if they keep losing like this, they'll be calling me.
Exactly. They'll need some
All right,
press.
what else
They'll
we
need some
got?
press. Other news, Michael Jordan, NBA great, turns 50 tomorrow.
Hold on. Greatest.
Greatest?
Greatest.
Okay, that's your opinion, and I agree with you because he is the greatest.
Yeah.
There's a lot
50.
50.
Wow.
A lot of MJ news this week. He came out and said that he would pick Kobe Bryant over LeBron James if he had to build a team.
Wow.
Any thoughts?
I don't care.
Well, you know why he said that?
Because he's also a guard?
No, he said, as far as I know, 5 rings beats 1.
Yes, this is true.
Because he's tired of people saying LeBron's better than him, so this is his way of saying, shut the hell up by him picking Kobe.
5 rings may be better than 1, but if you've looked at Michael Jordan's draft picks as an owner and general manager, I don't think he knows how to pick a team, Kwame Brown.
No. No, he does not.
So, clearly Michael...
Wasn't he in the Adam Morrison one, too?
Yes, Adam Morrison was another great pick of his. Ugh. So, Mike, great on the court, off the court picking. Maybe you should keep your mouth shut a little bit.
Didn't he just have a one-on-one matchup?
With
He
Kid
did.
Gilchrist.
He played with his own draft pick, Michael Kidd Gilchrist, who is 29 years younger, and Jordan beat him.
Now, does that say that he's that good at 50, or he still doesn't know how to draft people, and Kid Gilchrist is that bad?
Might be a little of both, but that not being able to draft, until he picks a good one, I think he's out to lunch on drafting.
Well, one thing I was watching a story on him one time, and they were saying that when he went to the Bobcats, everybody wouldn't go against him because he was Michael Jordan. Like, he had this status. And so when he said something, everybody became a yes man. So when it came to the draft, he would say, oh, I like this guy. And then everybody in the whole room's like, yep, we like him too. We like him too. It didn't matter. There was no debate. And they would kind of go with that just because he was Michael Jordan.
Oh, it's got to be hard. I mean, you're talking to the greatest NBA player of all time.
Yeah,
I don't think there's an argument.
I would have no problems telling him, be like, yeah, that's wrong.
You would think a guy like that would know a little bit about talent. But clearly
but sometimes you have somebody who has such natural talent, they can't necessarily see talent in somebody else because it came so naturally to them. That's why some people with natural talent can't coach.
Also
but people who sucked can coach because they needed to know how to do that.
Maybe he should go coach and general manage baseball then.
Oh, wow! There's an idea.
All right.
But anyway, favorite Michael Jordan moments throughout history, his career? Anybody got a favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I have an absolutely gut-wrenching one.
Oh, yeah?
I believe it was the 92 NBA Finals against the Portland Trail Blazers.
Oh, yes. Hits home.
The one shot after he hits the 3-pointer, and it was the shoulder shrug. And every time you see that shot, he gives the shoulder shrug, and you see Cliff Robinson from the Blazers standing behind him, just bowing his head and shaking it, and because he was just completely in another zone on that game.
I don't have a favorite, but he's one of those players where you're just changing the channels, and if you saw a Bulls game on, even if you weren't necessarily a huge basketball fan, you had to leave it on because you never knew what you were going to see Michael Jordan do in that game.
I take it back. I do have a favorite Jordan moment. The layup against the Lakers in the finals where he was driving down.
Switch his hands.
Went up with the right, changes it to the left, and he makes it. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially since it was against the Lakers.
Excellent. Yeah. For me, it's that shot he hit over Craig Elo to eliminate the Cavaliers.
Oh, yeah.
Where he buries the shot and then just...
The fist pump.
He jumps pretty much over Craig Elo and just pumps that fist in his face and the entire Cavalier bench.
Poor Craig Elo. He always got stuck guarding Jordan.
Yes.
You want to talk about being in the worst possible place, being on a team that's constantly going to play the Bulls, and the guy that has to guard Michael Jordan.
Yes, terrible.
That's like Brian Russell. What's he known for? The push-off.
The winning shot in his eye to win the championship.
I think Shatterglass fell asleep. I'm just saying.
Oh, we can't talk about Jordan? Come on.
Not for a half hour.
Oh, okay. All right. That's sports. It's Scotty C. Spano's Big Radio Show.
Spano's Big Radio Show.
You got an orange peanut? Yes.
Who thought it would be a good idea to let these guys have a show?
An orange peanut? For me? Wow.
To hear more, head to SpanosBigRadioShow.com.
Stingray, a double-sided Scooby snack.
And Berlin, that is Feel Good Drag here on Spano's Big Radio Show. I believe those guys are from Winter Haven, Florida. And if you want to go see them, they're playing live at Revolution Live in Fort Lauderdale on Monday. What was that? The guys of Shatterglass are live in the studio here, and it is time for them to jam out live for us. You guys willing to do that?
Sure am.
All right, guys.
We're beautiful, we're innocent, original, intelligent, conqueror of everything by far. We're wonderful, we're passionate, but dangerous, so dangerous. Our most destructive force is who we are. Hey, it looks like we've made it, just tattered and jaded. And when will it stop? Now, 'cause I'm not. When we figure it out, just let me know it's taking way too long. We're coming undone till we turn it around, oblivious to all that we've done wrong. We're coming undone. Fortunate, we're colorful, compassionate, incredible. It's obvious how we could come this far. We're happening, we're superstars. We're violent, so violent. It's hard to figure out just who we are. Hey, it looks like we made it, just tattered and jaded. And when will it stop? Now, 'cause I'm not. When we figure it out, just let me know it's taking way too long. We're coming against a lonely world. Marching forward with our flags unfurled. And is this what we want? And is this what we really need? Is this all we are? Or ever will be? When we figure it out, just let me know it's taking way too long. We're coming undone until we turn it around, oblivious to all that we've done wrong. I'm coming undone. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're coming undone. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're coming undone.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Shatterglass out of Fort Lauderdale. Going to be playing Hard Rock Rising, Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood in March. So stay tuned to their Facebook. Stay tuned to Hard Rock Cafe's Facebook to find out the dates that they're going to be playing. That was Coming Undone, right, guys?
Yes.
So how can people get your music if they want to go check it out online?
www.shatterglass.cc and www.facebook.com/shatterglasstheband.
All right, cool. Do you guys have any live videos up on YouTube and stuff like that?
Yeah, we got videos on there.
All right, cool. So check them out online. And now it's time for the GOAT List. Are we going to do it?
It's the GOAT List.
Yeah, bring it on. I am a winner.
It's amazing how much a microphone can make someone have an opinion.
God, you are so dumb. So, Michael Jordan turns 50, and also this weekend, the NBA All-Star Game.
Oh, was that today?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Well,
tomorrow.
the game's tomorrow, but the whole weekend started last night.
The
And, of
festivities.
course, you've got the three-point competition. You've got the, what do they do, a skills competition now?
Yep, they
I
do.
think.
They do a celebrity game. They do
A rookie game?
a rookie versus the second-year game. And
Actually, they changed that.
What
It's
is it
called
now?
the Rising Stars Challenge. They just take rookies and second-year players, and then they had Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley each pick their own teams. And,
so they mix it up a little bit.
Shaquille O'Neal got stomped.
Good.
It was like 163 to 130 or something like that last night. It was pretty ridiculous. It was kind of entertaining to watch, though. But one of the only entertaining things to watch at this point in the All-Star Game, because you know what sucks now? The slam dunk contest.
Terrible.
It has for a couple of years now.
It's
hasn't
been almost a decade since I've seen anything worthwhile in the slam dunk contest.
It's almost annoying to watch it at this point.
I feel like I'm being insulted as a basketball fan.
Well, because nobody good dunks.
No.
It's all guys at the end of the bench. And
everything is also pre-planned. Like the whole Dwight Howard coming out as Superman, and then Nate Robinson coming out as Kryptonite, and
The
then
guy jumping over
Blake
the car.
Griffin
Yeah.
jumping over a Kia. Come on.
Yeah, it's
That
no,
is
it's
so,
no real dunks. It's just
insulting
props.
to me.
I agree.
And it made me even sadder going through last night and seeing the actual good dunk competitions with Jordan and Wilkins and Sean Kemp and even Vince Carter back in 2000.
Harold Miner?
Harold Miner.
Yeah,
as well.
Baby Jordan.
Yeah.
Kenny Skywalker.
There you go.
Yeah, those were still interesting.
Spud Webb.
It used to be an event that you built up for. I mean, you looked forward to it. You know, people at parties. You hung out with all your buddies and you watched
Oh, absolutely.
the
You
slam
wanted
dunk
to see
contest.
what the next guy was going to do.
Exactly.
Like, they were truly out there to outdo each other. And the problem that happened was they started changing the rules. It was originally you got like 2 tries. You missed both tries. That was it.
Yeah, now you can dunk until you make it. You have, like a minute?
And it's
as many dunks
so
as you can?
Dumb.
Yeah,
No, if you can't get it in 2
ridiculous.
tries, you shouldn't be allowed to go again after
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
After that, it is completely and utterly pointless. And now they have the staged dunks where they have props like jumping over cars. It's complete and utter
Yeah, it's like
garbage.
an advertisement, practically. You know, the car pays for that.
Yeah. And,
So,
then, and
it's
also, and
ridiculous.
now the announcers have made it even worse. Like watching those old clips from like the 80s, you had Marv Albert, and now he wasn't great at it because he had absolutely zero energy to begin with. Like I watched one where there was a fantastic dunk, and it's Marv Albert going, "That's a 360 alley-oop off the backboard."
That's because he was
like, that was it.
That's because he was biting hookers all night.
No, he was getting bit by hookers. No, he was biting them.
He was the biter or the bitee?
I think he was a bitee on his back. Right?
Wasn't it Lawrence Taylor in a wig? Isn't that how they described his?
I don't know.
Oh,
but I'm going to be honest, and I know that you don't agree with this, but I think at this point, Barkley's even getting on my nerves.
Really?
Yeah, because it seems like he thinks it's just his show, so he's just overdoing it for me.
No, I mean, I can see that. I still find him entertaining. And actually, what was funny is last night they had a little conversation. They brought Karl Malone in, and Karl Malone told the story about how back in the day, Charles Barkley would keep Vaseline in his belly button to make sure that his lips didn't get chapped during the game. Swear to God.
I did not hear that
They
one.
had this last night.
Wow.
And Charles completely confessed to it. He's like, yeah.
He was that concerned with his lips during the game.
Oh, yes. It was pretty entertaining.
All
I'm not
right,
gonna
Chuck.
lie. So anyway,
okay, go ahead.
Got a little derailed from the GOAT list here.
All right,
but
back on track.
It was it's the greatest slam dunks from the competition of all time. I don't have any sounders. I'm just going to basically rattle off the list and then we can discuss, because I'm pretty sure everybody here has their favorite dunks of all time, or at least most memorable, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so my top 5 is this. Starting at number 5 is the Dr. J free throw line dunk.
Okay.
That's number 5.
That's the original.
The original one. Number 4 is the Dominique Wilkins backboard alley-oop when he was fully extended.
Full windmill?
Oh, I remember
no,
that.
not the windmill. Oh. No, it was the one where he alley-ooped it to himself off the backboard, and he was full extension where he wasn't straight up, he was bent a little bit because he was so far away from the hoop.
Gotcha.
Number 3 was Michael Jordan's reverse one-handed windmill.
That's a big one.
Number 2 and number 1, I'm kind of iffy on, but I'm actually going to switch it up here.
Ooh, last
minute. Number 2.
Is that legal?
It's his list.
Okay.
Is the Vince Carter alley-oop between the legs from 2000.
That was good, too.
And
he was
then,
a monster.
So now number 1.
Let's do it.
Spud Webb.
Yeah!
Two-handed reverse alley-oop. You can't beat that. The guy was, what, 5'8"?
It was awesome.
I think he was 5'5".
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Made it even better.
He was short. Man, he had ups. They call it ups.
Yeah?
Yeah, 5'5". Dunking with that kind of authority at that height, I'm 6 foot. I can't touch the net.
Oh, dude, he was doing
Granted, I'm a white guy, but
dunks, but the fact too is that he had to time that, because at least if you have like a bigger build, if you miss that alley-oop, you can reach and go get it. He's got stubby little arms.
Yeah, he's a
like
little guy.
he doesn't have a lot of room for error there.
Very impressive.
So
Spud was amazing.
That was my number 1. Some of the other ones I had on the list was like the Kenny Walker sideline windmill. Dominique Wilkins, I was going to put his two-handed windmill on there, but he did that all the time.
Yeah, that was his signature.
That was in like every single dunk competition that he did. Let me see here. I was trying to find a Sean Kemp one, couldn't. Just found a bunch of news stories on him doing blow.
Sean Kemp was just a lot of power.
Actually, you know what was a really, really good one? Was Kenny Smith. He did
between the legs.
Between the legs, backboard reverse.
Yeah, very nice.
And it's unfortunate now he's one of the announcers that has ruined the slam dunk. He is. Like, they just get loud for no reason.
You tied that up in a nice little bow.
Huh?
You tied that up in a nice little bow.
You like that?
Yeah, it was sweet.
Good job. Yeah, I had that written down right here. Don't forget to say this.
I want to go back to Sean Kemp. Was he the one who did the pump? Did he pump up his shoes?
No, that's D. Brown.
That was D. Brown.
Okay. He did the whole...
Yeah.
Even though he could see through it the whole time. I would take Cedric Sabalas' blindfolded dunk over that one.
That was lame, too.
If LeBron did the slam dunk contest, do you think he would add flair back to it, or do you think it would still be boring?
See, I don't know if they can really get to that next level, because a lot of the dunks have already been done. You know? And what makes the dunk good for me is, you know, did it go through cleanly? I mean, obviously, if you barely had your hand on it and it's rattling on the rim, that's not that good. But also how high you got. Like watching Jordan, Wilkins, but the biggest one was Vince Carter in 2000.
Oh, the dude could fly.
Because of the fact that even after, not in a dunk competition, but in the Olympics, when he jumped over the 7-foot tall
Frederick
French
Weiss
center, that was insane.
It was.
Like, the fact that guy could jump that high was insane.
They call it posterizing?
Yes.
Yes.
They call it posterizing.
They.
No, and like the guy was a freak. Vince Carter was probably one of the most entertaining guys to watch, I think, from the early 2000s.
I want to see a slam dunk from the 3-point line. Is that possible?
And I'm pretty sure it's possible.
All right, let's do it.
Eventually, but we have to start allowing HGH
think you need a
and
trampoline.
performance-enhancing
Yeah.
drugs to go on there.
So-
But see, that's the thing is with the slam dunk competition, I don't know what else can be done. But this whole prop stuff, it's got to go.
Well, I've had an idea for a while. How about making it a two-man event? Having teammates do it.
They've tried that.
No, but both of them dunk. And it'd be like,
so not
say
like the
the
one
Heat
guy's
send
assisting
LeBron
the
and
other
Wade.
guy. Oh, I
And they mix it up.
I don't want Wade in there because he's going to fall and then he's going to get hurt
He's
his
gonna
knee.
start crying.
Yeah, you don't
and
want all of that.
And start pissing and
Okay,
moaning.
well, I was just throwing it out there. LeBron and Wade.
I do kind of like
whoever.
that idea though, because I did like
Something
how
new.
They did add where you had to bring in a teammate to assist you.
Yeah,
on
if you're
at
doing
least
a
one
lob
dunk.
or
Like NBA jams.
Yeah,
teammates.
But the problem, you got to limit it. You get 2 tries per dunk. That's it. Don't give him a minute 30 because then you literally are watching the guy miss, get the ball, dribble out to half court, sit there, wait, miss, dribble the ball,
Listening to Barkley the
go
whole
back
time.
to half court, and then listen
Pump up his
and
shoes.
loud ass Kenny Smith about
Yeah.
nothing. There's so many things broken with the slam dunk competition. It's insulting, and I kind of want to put it on the death boat.
Ooh. Maybe we will visit that idea.
I'm just saying, it used to be one of the most exciting things. Think about the competitions with Jordan, Wilkins, Clyde Drexler, Jerome Kersey back in the day, Kenny Walker.
Clyde the Glide.
Clyde the Glide, baby. That's my boy.
All right, cool. So give me a
quick
rundown one more time.
again. All right, the greatest slam dunks from the slam dunk competition of all time. Dr. J, his free throw line dunk is coming in at number 5. Dominique Wilkins, backboard alley-oop, full extension, number 4. Number 3 is Michael Jordan's reverse windmill, one-handed. I switched these. Number 2 was Vince Carter's alley-oop between the legs. And number 1, Spud Webb, alley-oop, two-handed reverse.
Now, when Jordan did the foul line dunk, wasn't he like a foot over the line?
He stepped on the line.
Everybody
Yeah,
knows
they've-
it's done it
yeah,
so
him
far.
and Dr. J both stepped
And-
on the line.
And Brent Berry.
Does anybody remember Brent Barry?
I do remember that. I do.
It's just because he was a white guy.
Good job.
That wasn't that just looked like a long jump.
Do we know who's winning the slam dunk now? Do we know?
Don't know, don't care.
I don't think it started yet.
And officially by 9 o'clock, if it's on the death boat, I'm not talking about it ever again. I have
There's
no
nobody we
problems with
know competing, so it doesn't really make
All
a
right.
difference.
It's
I think we
ridiculous.
have 2 members of Shatterglass stayed in the studio. The rest have just left because of what we're talking about here. We're going to get back to Shatterglass in a minute. First, we got to hit some spots to pay for this.
And now, back to the number 1 rated radio talk show in all of South Florida.
Among transvestite midget hookers.
It's Spano's Big Radio Show.
We have to break into regular programming here, folks. We have an announcement to make on behalf.
Break into regular programming?
I don't know.
It's pretty irregular.
What? Good work.
Noah the Beard screwed up our whole show.
What else is
this
new?
is not what we're supposed to be doing right now, but it's your announcement. I'm going to give you the stage right now.
I gotta get to work, so I gotta do this
Yeah.
now, the sooner than later.
Look what he's pulling now.
I kind of want to mess
Do
with
I not
him
have a
little bit.
show at Archie's tonight?
No.
Cadillac Creeps?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, I thought they were playing.
10 minutes. It's
No.
really going to kill you.
Yes.
10 minutes. Noah the Beard, big announcement.
Next week is gonna be my last week.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. After everything I've done, the diaper, the bikini, the Buddy the Elf, you're gonna cheer me leaving?
So why are you leaving? You just quitting the show? Or?
I'm moving up to Boston. I got some opportunities to better the family life up there.
He wants to go be in a real sports town.
But I am gonna still try to stay part. We got some killer stunts planned for me up there, so I'll still be showing face around the.
Whoa. Who does? Who has killer stunts for you?
What I'm going to do is deck him out in Yankees gear
that's
and have him go into
right.
Boston bars. No, we are going to do that.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a thing.
We're gonna dress him up in a Ray Allen Heat jersey and send him to the Garden to watch the Celtics play with a sign that says "Thanks for choosing a winning team, Ray."
Absolutely. Like, this is totally going to be a thing, so just because I'm not physically here don't mean I'm not going to be around. I'll also be back in July to play SuperCon.
All right, Noah the Beard, thank you for being part of the show. Hell of a job, but we're going to save that for next week. Next week's going to be Noah the Beard's farewell show. You're not going to want to miss that.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm scared.
Noah, go to Archie's. Get out of here.
I'll see everyone at Archie's tonight.
This is Simple
I just
Kill.
have 2 words for you.
Okay.
What?
Tube sock.
Oh, Lord. I don't even know what that means.
You're not supposed to. Yeah,
All right.
you will in a week.
Oh, God.
This is Simple Kill, a crush in the color blue on Spano's Big Radio Show. Simple Kill, a crush in the color blue. They have a show at Archie's West, a reunion show on March 16th, and it's going to be a pretty big deal. They got falsetto playing with them and a band called Coco Sante. You guys heard of them?
Nope.
Okay, well, Shatterglass is here,
no.
and everybody's heard of Shatterglass. If you haven't, you need to check them out on Facebook. They played one tune already. They're going to be playing Hard Rock Rising at the Hard Rock Cafe Hollywood in March, so stay tuned to their Facebook for their dates so you can come out and get loaded with us. I don't like being touched, Goat. I don't like being touched. They're going to jam out right now. This is called Psycho Girlfriend. Shatterglass out of Fort Lauderdale.
Be the one to tell your girl no way. Yeah, dude, I got a little problem with her. She's insane, and if she don't get better, whoa, please put her away. She's saying something, but I'm hearing nothing. Over and over again. Don't wanna hate her, so I'll see you later. She's talking and talking again. Your psycho girlfriend. All your friends avoid you like the plague. Damn, man, I guess you must be getting something good. Yeah, well, okay. If she don't get better, whoa, please lock her away. She's saying something, but we're hearing nothing. Over again. Don't wanna hate her, so I'll see you later. She's bitching and moaning again. Your psycho girlfriend. Your psycho girlfriend. I guess that it's true that nothing comes for free. They say love is blind, but man, you gotta see, yeah. She's a freak, yeah. She's saying something, but we're hearing nothing. Over and over again. Don't wanna hate her, so I'll see you later. She's yelling and screaming again. She's saying something, but I'm hearing nothing. Over and over again. Don't wanna hate her, so I'll see you later. She's talking and talking again. Your psycho girlfriend. She's running her mouth again. And did she take her medicine? Your psycho girlfriend.
Yeah. Let me ask you, whatever was your inspiration for that song?
You know, we just had this conversation on the way up here. Everyone always asks that, but we just have to say the names are changed to protect the innocent. Sorry, Spano.
Well, I think we all know and have those experiences. So
exactly.
Yeah,
In one way, shape, or form, everybody does.
Exactly.
Whether it's your girlfriend, if it's a buddy's girlfriend, doesn't matter.
It is not Goat's girlfriend. It is not. I am saying because I've been in trouble with her before, so I just want to make it clear.
This is true.
All right, Shatterglass out of Fort Lauderdale, Hard Rock Rising going down at the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood in March. Check their Facebook if you want to hear their tunes. They're on YouTube. They have their own website. And check Hard Rock Cafe for the dates when those dates are set. so we could all go out there. We're going to go out there. They asked me to be a judge, so I can't be biased. So I'm going to have other bands in that are playing that show as well. I'm going to invite them in as well.
Do we know who else is playing? Like,
it's not final.
Have they created their the final list yet or not?
I believe the absolute final list is coming out Monday morning.
Okay.
So next week I'll tell you a lot more of the bands that'll be playing, but Shatterglass is absolutely one of them. I will be out there judging. Are you guys going to come out and do some drinking? Goat, Scotty?
Absolutely.
All right, yeah. We've been there before, right, Scotty?
Yeah, buddy. Yes, we have. Automatic
I'm not
Slims,
drinking that
baby.
much in 2013. I'll come hang out, though.
All right, cool. All right, what do we got left?
I don't know. Smooth transition.
No, we got to do the Pope thing.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. So the Pope resigned. Are you guys going to hang around for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
All right, guys.
Any good Pope here?
Reach out and touch faith.
Are you serious, Goat?
What?
Are you playing Marilyn Manson on a Pope bit?
I didn't play the
Are you
Beautiful
kidding
People.
me?
Antichrist Superstar.
Oh, my God, that's so wrong.
It's the Pope, the Jesus, personal Jesus. They got a one-on-one relationship going.
Yeah, they're buddies. Hello.
They're personal.
This is the Health and Wealth
They
Network.
take
They're not
bathroom
going to
breaks together.
recognize the parody here.
Well, it's a shame it's lost on them.
You're playing Marilyn Manson, personal Jesus.
Yes, I am.
You are going to burn in hell, my friend.
That's fine. I've known that for a long time.
So the Pope resigned. First time since like the 1400s that's happened. Is Catholicism going to go belly up? What's going on?
Why would he go
God,
belly
I
up?
hope so.
I don't know.
Because he's being promoted to emperor? Isn't that why he's leaving? Heard he got
That would be a good
heard he got
reason.
a better gig with the dark side?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
What?
So he's left, right? So now, what if you guys, or, what if you got to be the Pope?
If I got to
what
be...
would you use your power to do?
Oh, man. Well, staying on the basketball thing, I would probably do something with flopping in the NBA. I would make it a highly finable offense, even more so than it is now. First offense.
That is the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's fine.
You're the Pope. You're the leader of the Catholic Church.
I can do more if I want.
But you're going to do something about flopping.
Well, he is very, very adamant about the flop.
If you're the
if you don't
Pope,
know
you
that.
can do anything you want. That's just one of a million things I would do.
I thought my idea was lame.
What's your idea?
I just want to wear the Pope hat around.
That's not bad.
That's it. That is weak sauce.
All day, Pope hat.
Man,
what about the robe?
I don't need the robe, just a hat.
There's a picture of Yoda online in the Pope outfit. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
I would become a Catholic if he was the Pope. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. I have never been a huge fan of religion.
Give me a Yoda Pope speech. Can you give me a little?
Use Catholicism, you will.
I don't know enough about Catholicism.
No, Yoda. Yeah.
The Vatican, you are.
All right. What would I do with my popey power?
Your
Popey powers.
I would force Zach Wilde to join Pantera and let them go on tour.
Oh,
is that possible? Can the Pope influence that?
I think he could, but I think that out of any bands, that's right up there with Guns N' Roses of never happening.
Well, is Zach Wilde a Catholic?
Right. The Pope would probably more lean towards Creed playing, but I'm going with the Zach Wilde.
Definitely a better choice on your breast.
Sorry,
what?
Scott stab everybody.
Yeah, buddy. No, okay, here's another thing I would do.
Okay.
If I were the Pope, I would make Apple make all of their devices Flash compatible.
Okay, that's much better than flopping.
Say, what a nerd. Are you serious?
Why do you gotta call me a nerd?
Are you serious? That's what you would do.
What? What's wrong with that?
I would abolish bras.
So by the time some chick is 30, they're just...
How about just tops on women?
They're droopy beanbags?
All right, so we'll have an age limit. Age limit. I don't know. It's better than Flash on the iMac and computers you're talking about.
Do you know how much more porn you could watch if that was possible? Hello?
Jeez.
You're just not thinking in the right mindset here, buddy.
Yoda porn?
Get it? I will.
All right, Shatterglass is here in studio still, some of them. Guys, if you guys, any one of you, if you were the Pope, what would you use your power to change? Anything on top of your head?
I would put in a word with the man upstairs to bless the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, wow.
No, throwing him out. Nope. Sorry, Patriots and Jets fans only out.
Yep.
No Dolphins talk.
That's about the only thing that can help them.
Yeah.
Would be that.
That's
Oh, man. We've been wallowing in mediocrity for 20 years now.
The
Dolphins?
They made the playoffs a few years ago.
10.
once.
It wasn't 10 years ago.
Really?
It was. Yeah, it was 08, I think.
Oh, that's right. They had
It was the year that
Brady
got
blew his knee out.
the fluke year they
The
had.
one year we had Pennington.
You know, me.
Oh, the Jets quarterback. That's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, Dolphins. Not even God can save the Dolphins at this point. No, I'm sorry.
Quote of the
They're
week.
just
Not
done.
even God can save the Dolphins.
What a horrible sports town.
Yeah, I'm there every Sunday at a home game watching that stuff, man.
Oh, true fan.
And you know what the worst part about
good.
being a Dolphins fan is? The absolute worst part?
The colors.
The aqua and orange.
The NFL draft. Isn't that the worst part?
Why?
Because every year they screw it up.
You don't think Tannehill's going to be a future quarterback? You heard they're going to start running the read option with him.
Okay,
right?
I think he's okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's the deal. Ahmad Bradshaw's a free agent. Charles Woodson's a free agent. Dwight Freeney's a free agent. Dwayne Bowe's a free agent. We're not going to get any of them.
Greg Jennings.
None of them.
Greg
We might
Jennings
get Greg
is gonna come here.
Jennings.
Greg
'cause-
Jennings is going to come here. The only problem is he's already 30.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
And that's what we'll
fits
do.
the
You had
plan
Brandon
perfectly.
Marshall and got rid of him.
But if you look at our drafts, it's almost comedy.
Ted Ginn Jr.
Every year.
Ted Ginn
Every
Jr.
year.
The thought not cross your mind
What
that
pick
he's
did
going to
it-
win the Super Bowl?
Was that?
That last kickoff? I was like, watch, Ted Ginn's going to run us back and win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
That'd be fitting.
My throat.
Did they have Ted Ginn running the kickback, or was it James?
Yeah, the Niners. Yeah, the Niners had him returning that kick at the end of the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
Let's watch. It's the last play, and he's going to win it for him.
Him and his family.
Ted Ginn is a Miami Dolphin.
Oh, Lord.
Man, what a way to end the show.
Now you're so sad. Would
I
you like to talk
am.
about
It
your
ruined
Florida
my
Gators?
show. It's
Would you
like
like to talk about your Florida Gators doing very well in NCAA hoops?
Sure.
Could
Smoked
brag about that a
Auburn.
little bit.
Won by 31 today.
That's
There you
true.
go.
And Duke lost.
Oh, down go to Dukies.
Duke lost.
Can
80.
we face the Hurricanes in the tournament?
Yeah.
Possibly.
They're projecting.
please,
They're projecting
please.
right now the 4 number 1 seeds. 2 of those are going to be Florida and Miami. If that happens, they would at least meet in the Final Four, depending on where they're at. Also, could possibly meet in the national championship. And right now, those are 2 teams I would pick probably to go to the Final Four because they're playing the best basketball.
Agreed. That'd be something.
All right, cool. We'll look forward to that. But right now,
Just don't tell
tonight,
Beard I said that.
tonight at Archie's, Cadillac Creeps have a big show, and their lead singer Rico Von Creep finished second in my online poll for greatest South Florida rock vocalists. He got I think like 500 votes. So he's
Barely
gonna,
lost out.
yeah, he's going to be joining us in studio next Saturday night, and they're playing Cadillac Creeps at Archie's tonight. Here's their track, Cadillac Creeps. This is called Haunted on Spano's Big Radio Show. All right,
Turn on the microphone!
I want to say thanks to Shatterglass out of Fort Lauderdale, kicking ass.
All right. Yeah, killed it.
For us tonight, and the podcast, if you want to relive their live tracks that they rocked out, it'll be up on Monday, we promise, usually.
Maybe, I don't know. I got two computer quizzes I got to finish.
All right, next week we have the lead singer of Cadillac Creeps and the lead singer of Godsend coming in the studio, and it's Noah the Beard's farewell show. What will happen?
Indeed, what will happen?
Tube suck.
No matter what happens, the Dolphins will still suck.
We would like to thank you for choosing Spano's Big Radio Show. We wish we could apologize for any unnecessary harm or influence on your psyche, but you were warned. However, should you feel so compelled, you may contact them at spanosbigradioshow.com or find them on Facebook. See you next week.
What is that? Someone made a tape of something dying or something.
Hey, turn that crap off! What's going
I
on?
want this music out of my head.
Hey, turn that off! Turn that off right now!